Hi friends, this is your host Manjunath HM signing in from Mascot Dominars YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to compare three phones. That is the Samsung M31s, the Poco X2 and the Moto One Fusion Plus. Before starting this comparison, please do click on the red subscribe button and click on the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we upload new videos. So let's start comparing. So friends, when we see the processor, UI, OS and the GPU, first we'll consider the Poco X2 and the Moto One Fusion Plus. Both the phones comes with Snapdragon 730G and both the phones comes with Android 10 OS running on it. And when we see the UI, the Poco X2 comes with MIUI 11 and the Moto One Fusion comes with stock Android experience. And when we see the GPU, both the phones comes with Adreno 618 GPU. And when we see the Samsung M31s, it comes with Exynos 9611 processor, Android 10 OS running on it and One UI 2.1 running on it as a UI. And when we see the GPU, Mali G72 MP3 GPU is running on it. When we see the processor and the GPU, which performs better is the Poco X2 and Moto One Fusion Plus is the winner here because they come with Snapdragon 730G. So friends, these are only two specifications compared now, but in this Samsung M31s lags a bit behind. But when we see next couple of specifications, here the Samsung M31s has done a lot of good work. So let's see. When we see the display, the Samsung M31s comes with the Super AMOLED, whereas the Poco X2 comes with IPS LCD and the Moto One Fusion Plus comes with IPS LCD. And when we see the refresh rate, the M31s and the One Fusion has 60 Hz, but the Poco X2 has 120 Hz refresh rate. So overall, when we see and compare all the three displays, the Samsung M31s is the winner, friends, because at that price range, it comes with Super AMOLED. And even when we compare it with LCD display, the AMOLED is quite better. You can see the specifications like how much inches the display is and what is the protection. You can see it on the display. Protection is a bit slightly better in Poco X2 because it comes with Corning Gorilla Glass 5 and the M31 comes with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 and the Moto One Fusion Plus comes with 2.5D tempered glass. So protection is a bit more better in Poco X2, and in protection Samsung M31 is second and the Moto One Fusion is third. But considering overall spec, the Samsung M31s is the winner here due to AMOLED display and it also comes with protection. And when we see the camera department, friends, the setup pattern is wide, ultra wide, macro and depth. And let's see the numbers. The Samsung M31s comes with 641255MP setup and the Poco X2 comes with 64822 setup and the Moto One Fusion comes with 64852 setup. And when we see the overall winner here, the Samsung M31s is the winner. Friends, in some seconds, I will mention some of the good features that Samsung M31s carries in its camera department. But when we see overall the size of sensor and even the processing of images and capturing of images, Samsung M31s is quite good when we compare it with Poco X2 and One Fusion Plus. The second winner in camera is the Moto One Fusion Plus and the third is Poco X2 because 64852 comes in Moto One Fusion and 64822 is in Poco X2. But Moto comes with quad pixel technology, friends. So here Moto One snatches that camera opportunity from Poco X2. So Moto One Fusion is better than Poco X2. The first winner in camera rear camera department is Samsung M31s, second is the Moto One Fusion, third is the Poco X2. And when we see the front camera setup, the M31s comes with 32MP sensor in the front and Poco X2 comes with 20 plus 2MP sensor and a Moto One Fusion comes with 16MP pop-up camera setup. And when we see the winner in this is Samsung M31s because it can record 4K videos. Both the rear and front camera can record 4K videos. So it's a better feature when we see in the front cam. Whereas the Poco and Moto One Fusion has support of HD 1080p support. This is camera, and now I'll mention some of the special features that Samsung phone carries and even the other phone carries. When we see extra features, the Samsung comes with IntelliCam support where several samples are captured with different filters, videos and also pictures are captured. You can go through which is good and upload in your Instagram. And the second feature is that camera switching. Whenever you are recording video, and facing the front camera of your phone at a time while recording itself, you can switch it to the back camera. So this is an exciting feature in the camera, and it also comes with night mode. When we see the Moto here, it comes with quad pixel technology, which gives a better photos and video quality both in front and back camera, because both the front and back setup comes with quad pixel technology. And when we see the Poco X2, it comes with the dual punch hole design. So when we see overall the camera winner, as I said, Samsung M31 is first, Moto One Fusion second, and the third winner is the Poco X2. And now let's see the battery and charging, the most important thing that in today's era we can say. The Samsung M31s comes with 6000 mAh battery and 25 watt charger, and the Poco comes with 4500 mAh and 27 watt fast charger, and whereas the Moto One Fusion comes with 5000 mAh battery and 15 watt charger. Overall, when we consider that numbers and the big battery setup, the Samsung M31s is winner. First is the Samsung M31s. Second, I'll give it for Poco X2 because the charging speed is really great when we consider all the three phones. But the first winner is Samsung M31s with that big 6000 mAh battery and 25 watt charging setup, and the third place goes to the Moto One Fusion. Friends, when we see that mid-range category, the another most important feature is that dual SIM plus memory card slot, friends, because the Samsung M31s comes with dual SIM, dual nano SIM support, and you can also, there are 3 slots, so that you can increase expandable memory by adding a micro SD card to it. So that is a good feature when we see in mid-range, because till today most of the people use that micro SD card, so it can be a good add-on. But when we see the Poco X2 and Moto One Fusion Plus, you can use 2 SIMs at a time, or 1 SIM, 1 memory card, a hybrid slot, and Bluetooth 5.0 is available in all the 3 phones. And when we see the build quality, friends, if in these 3, if you are saying that which has a better build quality, the Poco X2 is winner, because it comes with Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection in both front and back, and it's a glass body design, friends. And all the 3 phones comes with plastic frame, but when we see the build quality, it's a bit more like good in Poco X2, but the other 2 comes with glass front, but they have plastic back. But Poco X2 has glass front and glass back with Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection. So build quality winner is Poco X2. If you break your phone more, or drop it, or accidentally drop it, so you should go for Poco X2. When we see the 3.5mm jack, all the phones comes with 3.5mm jack. And when we see the another important thing is that IR blaster, because most of the people love that IoT kind of operations in using their phones. So it comes with IR sensor support, the Poco X2, so that you can off on your TV, ACs, or any appliances. And when we see the speaker quality, which phone comes with better audio quality and speaker setup, the Samsung M31s is the winner. It comes with Dolby Atmos, and the second winner is Moto One Fusion, and the third winner is Poco X2. When we see the disadvantages of buying these phones, the only disadvantages that Samsung M31 carries with it is the processor. It could have still been improved when we compare it with other phones. The 9611 is used in the previous M31 also. That same processor is carried on for this phone also, M31s. So it could have been still better. And when we see the Poco X2, it comes with, like, when we see the UI of Poco X2, there is a lot of ads, notifications coming there, and bloatwares. So it's not that clean UI. When we see the Samsung's UI and the Moto clear stock Android, it's not that clean. That is the disadvantage. And when we see the disadvantage of buying the Moto One Fusion Plus, it doesn't comes with the face unlock feature. If it doesn't matter to you, it's fine, because you get pop-up camera in there. So it doesn't comes with face unlock, no face unlock. So friends, as of now, and on the display, you can see why you should buy Samsung M31s or the Poco X2 or the Moto One Fusion. This can be these features. I have listed out some of the important features on all the phones. These can be points that can be considered for point of decision, friends. These are some of the important spec of all the 3 phones. But according to me now, while concluding, I'll say that the Samsung M31s is a clear winner, because when we see the display, it comes with AMOLED display, it comes with good camera setup with IntelliCam feature, and it also comes with battery. So three major these features are covered. When we see when a normal consumer goes to buy, first thing he sees is the display, the battery, and the camera setup. So all these three features are perfectly fitted in that Samsung M31s. And even when we see the only drawback is that processor. Even the processor, the Exynos 9611 is not that bad, but it could have been the company people could have been upgraded that to a new processor. That's the only thing. But when we see the performance wise, the Snapdragon 730G is quite more better, but it's a good processor and a good phone. So according to me, the first winner is Samsung M31s. And even the audio quality in that phone, the dual SIM plus micro SD, and the 4K on both the front and rear camera setup is really cool, friends. So according to me, the Samsung M31s is a clear winner. First place for the Samsung M31s. So friends, when we see the second position, if you don't want to buy Samsung M31s, or if you want to choose which is a good phone in Poco X2 or the Moto One Fusion Plus, according to me, the more value for money, and that covers all the feature and even clear UI experience and even good camera setup and audio quality is also quite a lot better in Moto One Fusion Plus, friends, when we compare it to Poco X2. So the second place here goes to the Moto One Fusion Plus, because when we see even the cost, it's 17,999 for 6GB 128GB variant, whereas the same at the same price the Poco comes with 6GB 64GB variant at 17,499. So here you are getting extra memory, and it covers most of the features of Poco X2, and it also comes with good UI experience, guys, because stock Android is really very clean experience. And even it comes with Snapdragon 730G, as I said, good UI, and also the quad pixel technology. So friends, when we see the clear winner out of all the three phones, the Samsung M31s is the first winner, because it has all the features that a mid-range phone should have, and it also comes with that average Exynos 9611. It's okay, but it is a fully specification and features packed phone. So first place goes for the Samsung M31s, and the second place. So if you are a consumer who don't want to buy the Samsung M31s, you are expecting a good gaming performance, and you are a student and you want a good value for money phone, the second winner is the Moto One Fusion Plus, because it comes with the same Snapdragon 730G as the Poco X2, and it has all those like battery is also quite good, and it comes with that intelligent quad pixel technology. And even when we see the UI, the stock Android is really good when we compare it with the MI UI, because in MI UI you get that notification and extra app and those stuff, but stock Android experience is really good. So in UI also the Moto One Fusion is better. And another thing, a point to be considered is that when we see the cost, the 6GB 128GB of Motorola is available, Moto is available at 17,499, and whereas when we see at that same price 664GB is available in Poco X2. The 128GB of Poco X2 is available at 18,499. So at 1,000 rupees less in Moto One Fusion you get that 128GB variant. So the second place goes to Moto One Fusion. Friends, the Poco X2 is not that bad, but when we see overall specification, the Samsung M31 takes there and the first place. And when we see the value for money, and that covers lot of spec of that mid-range, the Moto One Fusion takes there. But the special thing about Poco X2 is, if you are that mid-range gaming guy, you should go for Poco X2, because when we see a normal consumers using the phone, when we see those aspects, the Samsung M31s comes first and the Moto One Fusion second. But if you like more gaming and in that mid-range category, the Poco X2 is a first phone which I recommend to you, because the Snapdragon 730G is the first reason, and the second reason is you get 120 hertz refresh rate, which is quite good, and even the liquid cooling technology, which the Samsung doesn't have, and even the Moto One Fusion doesn't have. So when we see gaming point of view, the Poco X2 is really better, and even you get fast charging also for that 4500 mAh battery. So it's like a mid-range gaming phone when we see the Poco X2 in that way. So I put it third, but when we see as a normal consumer or a customer who want to buy a phone, the Samsung M31 is a good, it's a best choice, and the second is the Moto One Fusion better, and the third is the Poco X2, that is good, better, the best Samsung. So this is the overall comparison of three phones. You can see as on the display, you can see the variants colors and the variants available and their prices on the display as of now. So this is the overall comparison of the Moto One Fusion Plus and the Poco X2 and the Samsung M31s, friends. So according to me, first place goes for the Samsung M31s, second for the Moto One Fusion Plus, and the third for Poco X2. If you like this comparison video, please do click on that like button and click on that subscribe button and click on that notification button so that you get notified whenever we upload new videos. And please do support us, guys. Subscribe to our channel Mascot Dominars, and thank you for watching.